Welcome to Building Bridges. I'm Dave, and welcome to a very special event. We've done almost 100 interviews over the last 3 years, if you count national finals, special guests, and of course, Eurovision artists. Never before, though, have we had so much positive reaction on an interview. On TikTok, on Instagram, we've been pouring through the comments. We've been getting people in our DMs asking more about the interview. And some have even asked, can you put the full interview with Albania on YouTube? And sure enough, with a bit of work and a bit of magic, here we are. And we're happy to deliver our first full YouTube interview. If this goes well, if it's something you like, certainly leave a comment below. Let us know on our socials at Building Bridges Pod, and we'll do this again in the future. But for now, I leave it to Beatriçe and Kolë from Shkodra Elektronike. Take it away.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. You are I want to say the icons of Eurovision 2025 already. Everybody talks about Albania this year. It's crazy. How are you feeling, first of all, in these crazy times?
Yeah, it's a crazy time for real. We're fine, but we're living something very new. So every day we're learning new things, and we're making mistakes, as me with your email.
No, it's fine. No worries at all. The most important thing is that you guys are here and that we are having this lovely chat. But maybe for the beginning, take us back to December 2024 when you guys won in a head-to-head race against Albania in the first ever open voting in Festivali Këngës history. What was going through your heads at the time?
Not too much.
A big one.
Because from the emotion, it was everything so confusional for us, because we didn't expect at all, even to be on the first places of the festival. I mean, and when this at the end, when this happens, when we won, it was such a confusion everywhere. Even with the vote, we didn't understand actually how it works. So it was the vote from outside when Albania won, then the vote of jury when we won, and after these two, Albania was first, and then came the vote of the people in Albania and Kosovo, and we surpassed. We won. It was
confusing.
What is happening?
Yeah.
But we asked what we have to do.
So I suppose Eurovision wasn't the first plan, but promoting your new song Zjerm at a time, right? So it wasn't the main idea to go to Eurovision, I presume.
No. We decided to participate to Festivali Këngës just for presenting our music, and our name. So we didn't expect to reach the Eurovision, and of course, Eurovision, it's pretty far from our, we always played on the clubs. We make our music at home, and Eurovision. Maybe some artists have a production behind them. We are alone. I mean, we are just three of us, me, Kolë, and our manager, and that's all. So we didn't expect this, and of course we didn't look for this in our lives, so.
But I think this is what makes you guys so authentic and so popular as well by everyone, because it's your real authentic selves and your real music. You're not, there are other artists that explicitly write for Eurovision to go on that stage, and you are just yourselves, and that's why it's working so well, I guess.
Thank you.
We hope that's true, that we just make our music in the way we like, how we feel, what we want to say with our musically and with the lyrics, with all of everything. It just our thing. It's a kind of, like Beatrice said before, we are just three of us, like a kind of artisanal, I don't know in English the right word.
Yeah, it's artistic. Yeah, it's fine.
Just like a small shop. Yeah, you know that when you work in your shop and you do your things, and that's all. So if it works, we are really happy. It's just a little bit confusing to follow what is happening.
Yeah, I can imagine, but I have to make a confession. I'm a fan from the first minute. I saw your performance in the semi-final in Festivali Këngës, and I was like, okay, we need this song and this performance in Eurovision. And now, since then, you've done so well. You've gained so many fans, I guess, and you're doing well in all the polls, even in the betting odds. You are in 9th place, which is very high for Albania. In the history of Eurovision, Albania has not been this high. Are you guys people who follow the odds and all the polls, the statistics, or do you try to stay away from all that?
Not us at all. Our manager.
Our manager updates us sometimes with screenshots of what is happening.
Yeah.
Sometimes he try to put us in his side, but we're not that. For me, it's too anxious. I don't want to know anything. I don't feel it because I don't know. If I have to think about these things, I will not do what I have to do good way.
So you can focus on music, which is the most important part, right?
For me, it's not too anxious. I just can I say I just don't give a shit about it. I'm not interested about it. Actually, I'm little bit. I mean, in my phone, like how it's called,
notifications.
Notifications. Come sometimes my eyes just see something, but even on in my page social media, I haven't posted anything, for example, about it. I don't. So I don't care about all this thing, and I'm not anxious. I'm not interested in it.
But even though you're trying to block all this away, is the love from the fan community still getting its way through? Have you been seeing the messages and the support from, across Europe, really? We've talked to people from almost every country, and I mean, everyone's just enthralled about Jem. They can't get enough of it.
Wow.
We are very grateful to obviously, I say, I don't care to look what is happening, but I'm very grateful to all the fans. It's really, really kind of very strange for us to have all these fans, all these people following us, making.
Oh, so
people viewing us, three of you together.
It's crazy, yeah. So many persons and with different ages. This is so amazing, So we are so grateful, and we hope to honor these people, with this stage we are going to reach, Yeah.
And of course, I would say the main thing about getting to Eurovision is that there's so many people who, it's such a great platform. People can get in touch with your previous music as well, which is also one of those. Billboard Italia, among others, have described your music as post-immigrant pop. So can you maybe elaborate on what this genre means to you and how it influences your sound of Shkodra Elektronike?
Go, Kolë.
Pop is means like popular music, not pop like a genre. Because we started, even in our name, the name of the band is Shkodra Elektronike. We started all our release until now were traditional songs of Shkodra, made with electronic sound, electronic instruments. So pop is popular music from popular music of Shkodra. Immigrant because we are immigrants.
What's his name or her name?
Amos.
Amos. Oh my
The songwriter, Tori Amos.
Hello, Amos.
Oh my goodness. So to anyone just listening to the audio one, Beatrice just brought the
Most
cute little...
beautiful, white, perfect cat in the world.
Yes.
Was screaming. Sorry, Cole.
What?
He was screaming, so I picked it up.
He was screaming. No, maybe I finished. I don't remember now when I. But anyway, yes, popular immigrant because we both are immigrants, and post because we are we have even Italian citizenship. We are from more than 20 years here, so we are not the first immigrants. We have been the first immigrants, but now we are not the immigrants already arrived in the Western country. We are here from a lot of time, so we are post-immigrant pop.
So it's been tanti anni fa since you were immigrants, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
Tanti anni fa.
Yeah, and this is a really interesting topic because, of course, you come from Shkodra, which is your name also saying, and you are immigrants in Italy. Has this shaped your identity and your music as well, you know, like the Italian influence as well as the Albanian influence as well?
Yeah, I think, yes, more than Italian influence, I can say the Western influence, you know, so both of us when we start playing music, not with Shkodra, but in our projects, I think both we tried a lot of genres, different genres, Western genres. But I think for both of us, the Albanian music was like the gem, you know, the beginning for our mind and ears as musician, let's say. So I don't know, I think Shkodra Elektronike, I can say that for me is the mix of what I love, you know, in music. I love the I don't know how to say it in English, Medio Oriental thing.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah. Thing, and I love the I don't know, the trip hop that Cole puts in our songs, or the hungry of the rock that we both love, you know, we both played. So I don't know, I found myself with this project. That's what.
So for those of us who aren't as familiar with Albania and Albanian music and culture, obviously, like, Shkodra is the capital of northern Albania, essentially, and you've chosen the music from this part of Albania where you're from. So how would you say the music from that part of Albania is different from, let's say, the rest of Albania or even the rest of Europe? What makes it so unique that you chose to use it in your music?
It's Shkodra, the music of the culture of Shkodra is a mix of a lot of cultures, because in Shkodra have been under the Venetian Republic, have been in the Middle Ages, even feudal Albanian prince. I don't know what is how to say, under the Turkish Empire, and the whole years that centuries that we were, the whole Albania were under the Turkish Empire. The people moved into this empire, so they bring their cultures around. The first instruments with whom the people of Shkodra has played the traditional music are all instruments, not only the people of Shkodra, the whole Balkans actually. Instruments that comes from Kurdistan, things like this, from Persia. All this culture comes from Persia, Kurdistan, all these places, and and the music of Shkodra is mixed, so you can hear a kind of Middle Eastern influences, more Anatole influences, Turkish influences, mixed with Western culture that is the Italian, mostly the Italian culture, the bel canto. The melodies are really sing very large and sing with this operatic voices has been always sing. There is the sevdalinke, that are the traditional music of Bosnia, is very, very similar, are close because we are really, really close. So we have more or less the same cultural influences in Shkodra with Bosnian culture. So this makes it unique. Even the Romani people who moved all around the Balkans, the Turkish Empire, they bring their culture, their way of making music into the Shkodra's culture, musical culture. So all this Shkodra is now is half of the city is Catholic and half of the city is Muslim. Yeah. Without ever problems between the two communities, we never had problems. We all the two communities make le feste religiose, come how the
celebrations.
The
religious celebrations. Yeah.
They to each other. Even because they want to make party anyway, so so they approfittano delle feste di l'un l'altro.
So yeah, it's great because you manage to take the best from every influence of it.
Yes,
So
I forget. And this was the first idea. These are all these influences. Why not an electronic influence now? Just one more. It's not a big deal.
To put another one, another.
Yes.
So let's talk about Zjerm. Like, is there any particular story or emotion behind Zjerm that you feel hasn't been highlighted yet, which you'd like your audience to understand? So, what was the main idea of Zjerm to sending it out to the world? What kind of message do you want to send with Zjerm as a composers and as a performers and as somebody who would like to give the music to the world?
I don't know. For me, the opportunity of Festival Kongs was to bring a song that talks about simple as kindness, but I think we are an example, just because we always do what we want to do, and we mash up what we want to mash up with our music or with our clothes, or I don't know. And I think that the biggest thing that happened at Festivali was that people choose a different song. Yeah. Maybe. We wrote this song with the idea of the Festivali Kongs. We have already an album, and it's pretty different. We wrote a song for a festival, so the structure of the song
we have an album that is pretty different. There are songs that are long, about 8-9 minutes, so we were not able just even to present in the Festivali Kongs. So we made the song not to make a song for the Festivali, but to make a song to be accepted. So with the chorus, with all these things, that can be a song, because the songs has not chorus, are 9-minute trip songs, so can be represented in any kind of festival. And this song, how we are both of us that sing. I normally don't sing. Just this is the second, but the first really song that I sing. Sing is a big word. I can't say sing. It's not singing my part. It's just saying things. But like even the lyrics and even the music has this. Even we together, my voice and the voice of Beatriçe, there is always this both sides of everything. I mean. For example, in the lyrics, Beatriçe imagine this minute of everything, of kindness. This is this simple thing of kindness, and she imagined this minute where everything is going right. Everyone is kindness. No ambulances in the streets. She said no children's cry, no wars, no everything. Okay, and I just say the difficulty to reach this simple thing. I don't know if I explain. I mean, this is a simple thing, but really difficult to reach it. Even
I see.
Yeah.
And the same as the music, we have a traditional element, but even electronic element. So we tried to make a simple song just for a festival, but without avoiding the complexity of the music, of the message, of everything, because the reality is complex. Everything is complex, so we didn't avoid it. But it's a simple song with all these complexities beneath.
But it also works. So this is also why I think it's all embraced by all the Eurovision fans, and they're all. Maybe if we just made a little stop regarding the language, Albania was known for switching their songs into English in the past, and there was a lot of positive feedbacks after you guys decided that you're keeping Zerm in Albanian. Was that the main idea from the start? You stepped onto Festivali Këngës stage, so you said, you know, if that worked in Albania, it will work on the Eurovision stage as well. So no switching to English. Was that going through your minds while you won the competition?
No. I never thought to translate the song, you know, because it's not easy at all to translate the full song. In particular, the gig part that call rap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the part is not written by me. It's written by Leki Gjiloshi, that is a contemporary visual artist from Shkodra, friend of us, the one who already made the cover of the single. Mm-hmm. But even the Beatrice's part it's really hard to make it sound in English. And the other reason for me, it's because I'm lazy. I don't want to work.
No, but you see, this is the exactly same case when laziness is a good thing, because we love that you're keeping it in Albanian. So, you know,
laziness is my fuel.
Yeah.
It works amazingly.
Yeah, but you told us you're a very small team at just 3 people, as you said, and I guess you must be very involved in all the preparations that your delegation has. And I think RTSH, your broadcaster, has a lot of faith in you because they gave you a very high budget for Eurovision. And what are you guys most working on right now at this moment? Like, you have to figure out how to bring the song to stage. What are you going to wear on stage? You know, all the pre-parties. Like, what keeps you busiest, and what are you guys working on right now? Talking about Eurovision.
The budget they gave us is especially the Ministria Cultures.
Okay.
is just because we are three of us, so we need someone else to do the staging, everything, because we are not able at all to do it, even to think about it. We have no experiences with television, with telecamera, how it works. Everything that is that has to do with television, we don't know anything. So there are the guys of Ombra. Beatrice can tell maybe better.
We have a creative agency from London. They are Italian, but they live in London, and their name is Ombra, Shadow, and they're making our staging. Yeah, wow. So we saw
they are
lights, cameras, this stuff, and I think it will be beautiful to see for the eyes, and I don't know. The main thing we're doing, of course, are the traveling for the pre-party. We have to do the third, right? Now in
Amsterdam now.
On 5th April, we will go in Amsterdam. So, in the meanwhile, we're trying to do the other things.
Yeah.
And, like everything. The clothes and
this for example, even these pre-parties, it's not just you go there, you have to buy the tickets, but it depends where we are. So we don't live in the same city. Beatrice lives close to Venice, I'm in Milano, and also our manager is close to Bologna, but sometimes he in Albania, maybe sometimes we were in Albania during some our movements when we went to we had to do a pre-party in Stockholm that I don't know, I haven't understand, but it was deleted. And so we had all the tickets. We had to do all the tickets to go to Stockholm, but we were in Italy. But the things changed. So we were in Albania. We changed the tickets to Albania. But then the Stockholm party has been delayed, so we had to turn back in. And the most of time we are buying tickets for the whole Europe. changing destinations.
Sounds very hectic.
Sending technical riders every time different, because every party has their own organization. They want all the things in their own way, because they have a lot of musicians, so they can. Or everything is, it's just a lot of mails and PDF files sending.
So you're obviously based in Italy, and a few years ago, Eurovision was in Torino when you guys were obviously writing music and doing gigs. Was that something that came up on your radar then? Like, were you aware that it was in Torino, and maybe did you start thinking, oh, maybe this is something for us in the future, or did you not notice it at all back then?
Not at all.
I not noticed it was in Torino. Because the year when the Eurovision was in Torino, the year before, we had another song in the Festivali Këngës, but not played by us, from another singer, a song composed by us.
Yeah.
Called Ayam Yanuse, sung by Rezat. And this year she won the third prize.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she was close to go to Torino. That's because I remember that it was in Torino.
That's right. Yeah.
I watched it every year. So yes.
I remember Torino because of it. Because Rezarta won the third prize, so she was quite close to win to go to Torino.
But that was a really good song, actually. I remember it now, and it's
really?
Given that you wrote it now, it makes sense that why it was such a good song. It all ends up.
But like, which one of you gets more nervous before going on stage? Who is more, in the head thinking about what's going to happen on the stage in Basel, in Switzerland?
Obviously, Beatrice, because I don't do anything. I just say two things. I have no reason to be nervous. Actually, it's not a big deal what I have to do. I mean,
is that true, Beatrice?
Yes, of course. I'm the anxious part. Always. Yeah. But I think that how can I say it? Non fare niente è difficile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not so easy to do anything, you know?
But I'm really good at not doing anything.
I overdo.
Years of training of don't doing anything.
So before we finish in English anyway, I'm sure the thought has crossed your mind what might happen. Like, what would it mean if you could bring Albania its first win, or maybe even bring Eurovision to Shkodra? Could you imagine what that would be like?
It's not impossible to imagine. It's not possible to imagine this, So I hope that we do the best, Not for us. Of course, we don't want to do shitty things on the stage, because we don't want to ruin our name, of course. But most of all, I would love to do something beautiful for the people that voted us. And a lot of people. That's so incredible. It's still incredible. So let's hope to honor them.
It would be great to go to Albania. The last time I was there was like in 2021, but I would really love to have Eurovision in Albania. I think that would be an amazing thing to do with all the friendly people and nice food and everything. Including, I would be totally fine with how do you call this, the traffic jam, which is, between 6 a.m. and midnight, you can get anywhere. This is what I learned in Tirana back in 2021. If you need to go somewhere by car, which is 3 kilometers away during the day, it's like 40 minutes drive,
Yeah.
There are some kilometers that it's easier to go by foot.
Yes, it is indeed.
Until I don't know actually, but until 3, 4, 6 kilometers, it's better if you go by foot.
Yes, exactly.
You arrive sooner.
Yeah.
But you can come in Albania even if Eurovision is not in Albania.
Of course. We will definitely do it because it's.
I'm going to live there now from next year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I move Milano to Tirana. So I will just call me.
We'll come to visit.
Of course.
Come in Albania next year, even we don't win the festival, it's not important. But everybody in Albania all together during the Eurovision. Albania, without reason. Just in Albania.
If all the fans come, they're forced to have it in Albania anyway.
Yes, even if the Eurovision is in France, for example, come in Albania.
Do the Albania Vision.
Albania Vision, that's good.
We definitely will.
Thank you for everything to everyone.
Thank you guys.
Ho fatto una traduzione veloce su ChatGPT. Jan, you didn't warn me that you wanted to do this, so ho fatto tutto veloce. Scusa, però. Sì, la canzone dell'Estonia, Espresso Macchiato, l'avete sentito e cosa ne pensate?
L'abbiamo anche ballata.
Ah, ok.
Non siamo tanto bravi. Dobbiamo ancora imparare il movimento.
Ok.
Però ci siamo,
Siamo quasi.
Sarebbe un bel TikTok con Tommy Cash in Basilea, voi due con lui.
Ah, certo.
Sì.
Però noi abbiamo per ora, adesso con tutto il rispetto per Tony Cash, Noi abbiamo i nostri amici che sono i due fratelli fuori di testa islandesi, Voeb si chiama. Adesso siamo amicissimi, sono i nostri amici, perciò intanto stiamo con loro.
Intanto siamo a posto.
Siamo a posto con amici, che loro bastano, sono in due. Sono tanti.
Noi una collaborazione interessante tra l'Albania e l'Islanda.
Ecco, per esempio.
Sì. Allora, lo sentite tutto l'amore che i fan di Eurovision ti dimostrano?
Certo, sì, si sente tutto, tantissimo.
Sì.
Quasi imbarazzante, come dire.
Sì, essere voi cresciuti in Italia da emigrati, lontani dalla vostra nativa Shkodra in italiano?
Shkodra in Italia.
Sì, in italiano, sì. Ha avuto un effetto sulla vostra identità musicale e espressione artistica?
Sì, penso che sì.
Sì, noi ambedue abbiamo suonato in diversi gruppi italiani della scena underground. Come?
Diversi generi anche, dicevo.
Sì, diversi generi anche. Nella scena underground, perché sto dicendo underground? Perché è importante sottolinearlo, nel senso che la scena underground la conosci se sei presente in quel paese, non è una scena che tu lo conosci tramite internet, alla fin dei conti, è tutta roba che c'è bisogno, specialmente quando l'abbiamo conosciuta noi, che sono un po' di anni fa, insomma. Però anche adesso la scena underground di una città, di un paese, ci devi essere, perciò ovviamente ci ha influenzato, insomma, aver vissuto in Italia.
Da quanti anni siete insieme con questo progetto?
Dal 2019.
Ok, molto bene. Pensate di riuscire ad incorporare tutte le vostre idee per lo staging per Basilea, o prevedete di fare delle modifiche? Avete detto che c'è l'Ombra, no? A Londra che fanno il staging. Allora cosa pensate?
Ma la nostra idea rimane quella del festival albanese, nel senso i nostri personaggi rimangono quelli e anche quello che verrà fatto sul palco sarà molto simile. Il resto l'ha pensato Ombra, diciamo il quadro dove verremo inseriti. Non credo ci saranno modifiche, non penso, poi non lo so.
Sì, perché non abbiamo ancora finito di farlo, però è che la cosa importante per noi è che quello rimarrà il concetto di quello che del dualismo, della complessità della cosa, che siamo in due, Beatrice la luce, diciamo, io sono un po' il buio, c'è questi contrasti, insomma, quello rimarrà, e i ragazzi hanno già un bel po' di robe l'hanno preparate, però insomma è un po' ci vuole anche ancora un po' di tempo.
È difficile o facile lavorare con l'UR, con questo staging? Se volete fare modifiche, è ancora possibile o c'è una data limite da quando non è più possibile fare modifiche?
Da quello che abbiamo capito, Ombra hanno presentato il 17, non so esattamente la data, all'Eurovision, cioè lo sappiamo che l'hanno presentato, sappiamo anche quello che hanno presentato, ma da quello che abbiamo capito è una volta presentata quella roba lì non puoi fare tante modifiche, forse niente, non lo so bene, però io ho capito che non si possano fare modifiche, anche perché se si potessero fare, dopo il video che tutti quanti mi chiedono di bruciare il giornale mentre faccio la mia parte, glielo chiederei come modifica, ma non credo che si possa fare.
Bene. E c'è un messaggio che vorreste lanciare forse agli ascoltatori italiani che potrebbero votare per voi? 12 punti dall'Italia forse, o San Marino?
Sì, ascoltatori italiani, votate per noi, non per Tommy Cash, dai.
Bravo.
Noi siamo anche italiani, insomma, dai.
Dai, paghiamo le tasse.
Io sono andato in Albania, non pago più le tasse comunque.
Vabbè, fino a quando sarai.
Finché sto qua.
Sì.
Grazie.
Grazie.
How's that, Jan? Is that what you wanted?
Yes, of course. Just throwing you into the water, and no, it's real. I think we will make nice little Italian version of that episode as well. So it's also for Italian listeners. This is what makes
it's hard. It's hard when you don't give me
heads up.
Because I teach at the university, so it's like just first year Italian. So like things in the classroom. Where do you want to go on holiday? Like we don't talk Eurovision and staging and like. So I'm like, oh my God, what are all these words?
Like the pennies on the table, things like this.
Yes. Yeah.
Like us, English.
Like our English.
Our English. Yeah.
No, but I think everybody can agree that you did a great job with Davide. So it was really nice.
My parents live in Italy and I don't even speak Italian. I'm a big disappointment.
Really?
Well,
but he speaks 10 other languages, so it's okay if he doesn't speak one.
Too late for me.
Why did you need?
They live like in the north of Rome. Like it's called Campagnano di Roma. It's a small village in the north of Rome. Yeah.
It's really nice there. The place of the nature is beautiful there.
Yes.
Not from it's because you are going not in Toscana, but you are just in the middle from Rome to Toscana. The hills, the nature is beautiful there.
I grew up in Umbria. Umbria is
Lovely.
so close to Lazio, middle of Italy, the green heart of Italy.
It's so beautiful. They don't need to go to the store
Venice
because everything grows there. All the vegetables, all the fruits, they just grow there.
I would scare you if I showed you my window. It's all snowing outside, so it's all freezing.
Really?
Yeah, we had a warm March, but now April is cold. The closer we get to summer, it's getting cold. I don't know what. Yeah, but you said you're near Venice now?
I live close to Venice now.
Okay.
Yeah, to be precise, I live in Dolomites.
Yep.
Of course.
I live there.
Well, I was going to say most of my friends are from Gorizia, Udine, Trieste. So almost every summer I come to Friuli for at least a few days before I fly away and go somewhere else.
I'm close. I live in the region Veneto.
Yeah.
But it's close.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
There.
Lots of shopping in oh my God, the fortress city, the outlets. Oh my God, what's it called?
Palmanova? No.
Palmanova, yeah. Lots of ships to Palmanova.
I know as well. Because I have lived until a few years ago in Padova, close to Palmanova. I know very well Palmanova.
The monster.
But I've never been there actually, because when I moved to Milan, they already built it something like this, because Palmanova is quite new.
Yeah,
10 years, something like this, I think.
But there's I used to fly, or not I used to, but I fly. I mean, whenever I travel by plane, I have to almost every time fly from Venezia, because in Slovenia we don't have any normal routes to go anywhere, and it's literally Venezia. It's always a way to go. So this is one of my most often connections that I have with Italy, especially when I have to travel. So yeah.
In Slovenia, I have played a lot of years ago. I had a band with Croatian guys from Croatia, and I played. I have a lot of concerts in Ljubljana, in Slovenia.
Which
Močvara.
band?
From in Slovenia one day.
Istrodeo was the name of the band. But a lot
They
of
were great.
15, 20 years ago, maybe.
Okay. I will Google them, of course. I probably noticed that, but
It
just
was
like
my first band. Močvara. It's I don't know. It exists. Močvara, something like this.
Močvara. Oh,
It's a place. All the kind of all together. This place where where you make live concerts, but a lot of places. So in the same ex-military, probably ex-military.
probably,
And
yeah, it could be.
kind of not occupied place, not occupied, but something like this, with a lot of clubs all together, same carts. I'm not
Maybe
quite-
Metelkova, maybe?
Metelkova, not Močvara.
Yes, of course.
Metelkova.
Of course. Yeah. Because Močvara is in Zagreb, I would say.
Močvara, okay, Močvara.
Yeah. This is why I was confused, but now when you said there's a lot of clubs at the same place, it's Metelkova, yes.
Metelkova, yeah. I slept as well there.
In a hotel, which is on Metelkova
yes,
as
in a
well.
hotel,
Yeah,
yes.
Celica.
Yes, yes.
You see, the world is so
The
small.
world is very small.
Yeah.
Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for taking your time. It was a real pleasure talking to you guys. We honestly wish you all the best with your preparations to Switzerland. And we wish you as many fans as possible so you can, go on tour around Europe and sold out all the concerts you'll have. So this is our mutual wish to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was really beautiful interview this one.
And we'll see you in Basel.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Good luck.
Bye. That's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
If you're still here, thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe. We're going to keep posting more to YouTube, more than we have in the past. And as always, most of our content shows up on TikTok and then Instagram and some other places on social media, but you'll find us pretty much everywhere at Building Bridges Pod. And you'll find as much information as we can get to you about our interviews and about some Eurovision news at our website, www.buildingbridgespod.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.